Good morning. Welcome to the Armory. Today I'd like to talk about something that happened last week. Now, I just want to start this little discussion off before we get to the completed video. I had a video taken down. It was the first video in my most Nagant 6.5, what I call a Rushmore. The video was struck down due to community guideline strikes. And I appealed it. I asked them respectfully what in the video violated community guidelines. And the strike was upheld. The video was still removed. And the response I got back was that it was just a violation. They didn't tell me what part of the video. Obviously, I'm not here to try to get strikes and try to make people unhappy, if you will. So I don't know exactly what I did that violated the community guidelines. It says that you are not allowed to build firearms, and while I do call my firearms builds, in quotes, I do not actually consider myself a gunsmith. I am not a gunsmith. My day job, I work quality control at an industrial plant. I work with certified gunsmiths. I collect parts for things that I'd like to build, quote unquote. And I, like everyone else who is not a gunsmith should do, I go seek the advice and I seek the expertise of properly completing a firearm, because that is not my specialty. I can collect up the parts and dream up the wildest things I can dream up, but I do not finish them myself. That's just not part of my skill set. I don't think it's beyond my skill set, but it's just not part of my skill set. I do work 6 to 7 days a week. The videos are just little side projects, mostly showing what my collection is, sometimes just for fun, things that I dream up, guns I'd like to build in the future. But it is what it is. I don't know what I did to garner a community guideline strike. And obviously I'm not looking to get my channel deleted, but at this point I don't know what it is that I did wrong, so I don't know how to avoid any future action. So I guess I'm going to continue trying to make content and trying to show off interesting, unique things. And with that, I've also watched, as I'm sure many of you have, endless hours of content from actual gunsmiths building to people firing. And nothing I've uploaded seems to be very different from what anybody else does. But it is what it is. I'm not the arbiter, and we have to play by their rules. Otherwise we don't get the recognition. So I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. And I guess we'll try to see what What happens in the future, I don't know. So, with that, I have finished the Ruger 1022, and let's get to that. Well, here we are, another day, and I think I'm done with my 1022. So here's what I found for it. Now, if you remember the last video, I got a chassis system from Nordic components. This is a billet aluminum chassis system for the Ruger 1022, and it's just a drop-in. It's super simple. Takes AR pistol grips, AR buttstock, and an AR forend, but I couldn't find the kind of forend I was looking for, so a buddy of mine managed to find this, and this is what we found. This is a Jerry Michalek branded 15-inch AR-15 forend, which I think works absolutely perfectly on this rifle. The one thing I wanted to avoid was I didn't really want rails on it, simply because the only real attachment that I've got is a sling. And I've got a braided paracord sling for it, which I absolutely love. A friend of mine makes them, and they work absolutely perfectly. But that's really the only accessory that I've got to put on the forend. It really doesn't need anything else from this. But my local FFL guy, he had a used Vortex 2x7 optic for sale, and I think a 2x7 is absolutely perfect for a little 1022, and this is the completed rifle. So let's go to the range and let's see how this little rifle works, because I am excited about this rifle, and I think this is going to be just one of the most fun little range guns that I've got. Very easy on expense. 22 long rifles, very cheap. I just picked up a bucket of Remington. It was 1,400 rounds for $90. And let's go have some fun.